All right, maybe that's why this figure is worth so much. He's got the Oons factor. Nice. Yeah, he's got all kind of updated stuff already. It's even got the pegged in shoulders. Okay, that's why this Hunter is up there. So yeah, if they just reissued this, that would be fantastic for people. Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing Hunter. This is a Star Wars The Black Series Hasbro figure. It is the Bad Batch. It is one that I've been wanting to open for quite some time. Yeah, the price of this thing has been going up and up and up and up, and I'm like, should I just hold on to him? But no, I'm a loose collector. I want to get this unboxed. He's going for, I don't know, if you look on Amazon, he's about 125 bucks. If you go eBay, you can find him for around 95 to 100. So that's kind of the price point of this guy. The newer one that came out was a Walmart exclusive with his mercenary gear, and that one's on the low end, about 55 bucks. Hunter, man, hunters, they sell. I bought this a while back, and I'm glad. I mean, I paid more than retail, but I didn't pay that much. I got this one for about 35 bucks. Back then, so I was happy. Now that I'm seeing the prices of this thing, I'm happy that I bought it for that much. You know, $10 more than normal. Well, back then this might have been a $20 or $22 figure, so still for 35 bucks I am super happy. And that's another reason I'm like, okay, I don't mind opening it up. If I had paid over $100 for this, it would be staying in the box without a doubt. But I did not, thankfully. I have all the other Bad Batch figures to unbox as well. I've got Wrecker, I've got Echo, I've got Tech, and I've got an Omega. Well, two Omegas. I'm going to do a video with both of them. I have the newer Omega and the older Omega. We'll do that one. And I also have Crosshairs. I don't have the original Crosshairs where he's part of the Bad Batch. I just have the Imperial Crosshairs. I know that figure's not worth a ton of money, but for me, I think it's pretty cool, and that's how I want to display it on the shelf, because pretty much throughout the entire Bad Batch series, he is an Imperial. So, yeah, let's start with Hunter. There's the front of the box. Flip it around to the back, and yes, this is number 1 in the Bad Batch, Hunter. Very cool. There's the first side. There it is. And the other side right here. Nice. Now, I will say, I hope that, you know what, let's get that glare off there. They're coming out with all of these reissues of figures and stuff, Hasbro is, and I hope this is one of those that gets a reissue. It needs it. Bring this one back for people. It's cool. Either that or do an update, you know. Either a reissue or an update. That'd be cool. Alright, let's bring the camera back and we'll get a closer look at everything, get them completely unboxed. There's that Star Wars Black Series logo. There's Hunter. There's his helmet, backpack. His blaster, his knife, vibro knife. His other blaster, very cool. There's the bottom of the box. Flipping it to the back. Black Series logo again. There is a blurb about Hunter if you'd like to read it. And there's that Galaxy artwork. I'll go ahead and just kind of scan it down. And, yep, number 1 in the Bad Batch. There's some more legalese. Let's set it here. Tilt the camera down, grab that X-Acto knife, and we will get this tape cut and get Hunter out. Before we do that, I just want to say, if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunts, shelf tours. If you want to subscribe to Hey What That On My Shelf, if you haven't yet done that, that would be fantastic. You get that all in your feed. And if you have a fun comment, that is always greatly appreciated as well. Let's get Hunter out the box. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah. Hunter. Or as Omega would say, Hunter. It's Hunter. There's the helmet. Very cool. It looks a little bit like it needs to be squished out a little bit, but it's kind of cool. Like this part here, like the inside needs to be a little flatter maybe. It just looks kind of, there we go. That's looking right. That's looking righter. That's looking more right. That's looking more correct. Yeah, we'll see. I may have to give it a hot water bath. I know some of these figures from this time. I know there was the Boba Fett also had the same issue, and you had to kind of give it a little hot water bath. I know Boba Fett's helmet didn't come off, but it was kind of molded with a head in it, and it kind of would cinch in the front, so may have to do that with this as well. Otherwise, pretty sweet looking. All right, backpack. Alrighty. Whoop, he's got a little peg there. We'll peg that into his back. Very nice. This blaster, I have no idea what this thing is called, but it is nice. Looks like a submachine gun blaster. I like it a lot. Alright, vibro knife. Hold on. Let's get this blaster first. So it's just this little handheld blaster there. Looks a lot like Captain Rex's blaster. But he has two. And then if we can get this, I don't know if I'm going to have to cut this tape or maybe I can get my finger in there. There we go. Now I can get that knife out of there. If I can get a grip. There we go. Pretty cool. I like the technological stuff on it. Like a vibro knife. Very cool. Make it a vibro knife, I should say. Let's get Hunter out. Ready? It's going to get loud. That was not the worst. Alright. Cool. This is cool. So I did look at the back of the box. This is a 2019 figure. Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez. It is not 2019. It's 2021. I'll bring the box back up to prove it that I'm not a super moron. I mean, I am, but there it is. 2020. I had it in my mind that I was going to say 2021. I said 2019. I don't know what's wrong with me. So 2021. But it's got all kind of... I don't know. Do they need to do an update on this? He doesn't have any pins anywhere. I don't know. Maybe that's why this figure... Oh, and he's got the ball joint in the bottom and the top. All right. Maybe that's why this figure is worth so much. He doesn't... He's got the oomph factor. Nice. Yeah. He's got all kind of updated stuff already. It's even got the pegged in shoulders. Okay. That's why this Hunter is up there. So yeah, if they just reissued this, that would be fantastic for people. I'm happy to see that it's got all kind of updated articulation. Let's throw this on. See, it looks weird without it. I don't think I'd ever display it without his backpack. That big old hole. There we go. It just pops right in. Nice. Plop, plop. Alright, so let's do the articulation. So like we said, ball joint in the bottom of the neck, ball joint in the top, so there's your head back, your head forward, your side to side, really good. Sounds like, I mean, I can just, in my mind, hear him cracking his neck, crack, crack. Nice, getting ready for a fight. Although Wrecker would be the one that would more likely do that, but I could see Hunter doing it too. Yeah, I love that that oomph factor, oomph. It's the best. Alright, so he does have butterflies in there, which is fantastic. Butterfly movement. In that butterfly is a peg on a rocker for the shoulder. So yeah, it's very nice. Love it. Love his armor too. Looks great. He doesn't have a bicep cut, however, which is strange. So that's the only thing that I can see that's not part of the newer updated figures. They have the bicep cut right there. It's not the end of the world. Far cry from the end of the world, so it's okay. You got a peg on a rocker there for the elbow. I like it much better than the pins. It gets you just past 90 degrees on the bend. It works. I like it. And then you got your up and down with the trigger finger. And the other side is a front and back. And it doesn't have a second trigger finger, which I hate. I wish they both had trigger fingers on both hands. You're going to have two blasters. I don't know. I guess, you know what? I would put the knife in this hand. So this isn't so bad because I could put the knife in here and it's going to look really good and just have one blaster in this hand. Surprised he doesn't have a holster for the little blaster. I never noticed that. Interesting. The weathering on here, the paint apps, that looks so good. Looks really good. Look how it just kind of looks like it's been worn down in places. That silver. Just noticed that. This is a great looking figure. Nice. Okay. Let's get back to the articulation. You got a ball joint in here that really moves. There's your back. There's your forward. That's great. A lot of good movement there. No waist cut. There really isn't any on these Black Series Troopers. Alright, the leg out. Let's see, there's the ball joint down in there. Your leg out is right there. Kick forward. Kick back. Very good. And then they have the armor above this, all these troopers, and there's a peg going down, so that's your thigh cut there. It's very nice and hidden and looks amazing. Single joint here on the knee. I like it very much because I hate having the pins, so this is perfect. Goes just a little above 90. I love it. It's just a peg on a rocker there, just like the elbow and the shoulder. And then you got a front-facing pin and a rocker for the foot. Yes, no boot cut or anything right here. If you need to spin it for whatever reason, you're going to have to do it on the knee because it is just a peg up there where the rocker is. So you can spin that if you need to. It works. It's great. I think that's my final verdict on this figure. Man, it's great. I mean, I guess that's what the hype's about with this one. This one does need a reissue. Doesn't need an update, I don't think. If they wanted to update it, great. I don't think they'd have to do too much with it. But boy, I think a reissue of this would be fantastic. Would be really welcome for Black Series fans, I believe. Alright. Let's see, let's get a good looking spot for that and the focus. There's everything that comes in the box for Hunter. Let's wipe away these accessories and throw some other figures here for fun. So the only other Bad Batch character that I have unboxed, well, I got a few. I'll throw them in the next one, but the only main one I have is Captain Rex. This is the, of course, Bad Batch version. I have the reissue of Captain Rex on pre-order. Looking forward to getting that. But this Rex will go with my Bad Batch crew, as this is how he looked in the Bad Batch show. Here is a Shock Trooper. Who else? We got, trying to think. Oh, we got these Elite Troopers. I think that's the only Bad Batch stuff I have unboxed. So let's just throw, I don't know, here's Cody over here. It's a pretty good looking crew there. I like it. Alright, let's take away the two end guys. Throw some other figures for scale here. So we'll move him out of the way. Now let's move away this Shock Trooper. I'd like to throw a droid here. This is one of the newer droids, astromech droids, R4. We'll throw him right there. And then we got a Super Battle Droid. We'll throw him right here. And then my newest figure in my collection, Destroyer Droid. Let's throw him over here. That'll look good. See, everybody's probably going to have to come this way so I can get everybody in the right shot. Alright, that should probably do. Oh, man. Everything's going to have to go back. Sorry. I'm going to make this work. It's going to happen, and the background's going to be all blue. It's going to happen. Alright. We have some movement there. There we go. That's going to have to do it. Alright. There is your Hunter. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.